Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Titans Season 1, Episode 2. I'm not a huge fan that it's going to be episodic and they're going to be like dropping a single episode each and every Friday. Like, that's not cool. That's not cool. I'm hoping at one point they do get bigger, and they don't have to do that. Like with Netflix, Season 3, Daredevil, here you go. All the seasons of all the Netflix series, whatever, here you go. Take them all, But then when you got something like Hulu with the Runaways and stuff, it's just no, here's one at a time. Here's one at a time because we want to keep you coming back. We don't want you to leave and cancel your membership or anything like that. And that's where the DCU app is at this point. And one of these days, I'm hoping they're going to get big enough where they're not going to be worried about that. For now, Hawk and Dove made their appearance in this. I like that, if you guys noticed, twice they showed it. The van that was Ditko moving, Steve Ditko, the creator of Hawk and Dove and partial creator of Spider-Man, total creator of Doctor Strange, created Eternity and the Living Tribunal in the Marvel Cosmos, created freaking just a lot of characters. All right? Yeah. So anyway, I thought, the question also, who should absolutely be somebody who shows up in this TV series at least one point or another. So, I didn't like Hawk and Dove's characterization. I loved the costumes. They were spot on perfect, but it did not seem as though these guys had any kind of superpowers. They're just a couple of guys who are deciding to wear really bright costumes and punch people and scratch people too, who have guns and more. That just doesn't seem brilliant at all. These feel like really dumb people. If they had superpowers, that's a different story. But it seems as though that's not the case. They're not working with the laws of order and chaos and, the chaos and law gods. They're not. They're just, hi, I'm going to put on the bright suit. And I don't like that. I don't see how hard it would have been, seriously, to just give Hawk some super strength. Give him the ability to lift like a ton. A lousy ton. Would that be so bad? And Dove, just give her luck powers if you don't want to give her actual powers. But running around and scratching people's faces off and stuff like that. Hawk and Dove are not particularly popular characters. Let's just face facts. They've had lots and lots and lots of chances at comic books, and they've just failed each time. I just don't think they're finding writers that are able to really convey what they were meant to convey. Hawk is easy to do. Dove is much more difficult. Dove is the character who she never, ever attacks. She blocks and dodges and, ducks and evades. She'll weave and bob and all that, and she'll rope-a-dope, whatever, until you make a mistake, and then you wind up, punching a wall or falling off a frickin' bridge or something. That's what Dove does. So, yeah. Just, her fighting back like that and slicing people up, I wasn't particularly good with that at all. She basically has a spider sense. So, just anything like that I think would have been great, but no, they couldn't do that. So that's, for me, sorry, that's really disappointing. It's one thing to have a little nod like, hey, we're going to put Steve Ditko's name in this. A real nod to all the fans. But I think, honestly, that the people who had the creative, and that includes Jeff Johns, with all due respect, I think that Jeff Johns himself knew. He's like, listen, we're going to throw in this thing in there that says Ditko, okay, but this is not a real honor to the guy who actually made these things, who just died a couple of months ago. It's not an honor to him at all for his characters. So, yeah. Again, they were okay in this. So like my comic book nerddom card, I'm not giving my comic book nerd fan seal of appreciation for Hawk and Dove on here. But I will say that they were still enjoyable characters at least. They did have Hank's personality down, and they even had Dove's personality down pretty well. So personality-wise, cool. Just sans powers. But sans fighting technique, for Dove at least, no. But the personalities were good. It was kind of funny how Dick was more violent than Hawk. Not particularly fond of that, but it is what it is. You're not going to like what I've become. I don't like what I've become. Something to that effect. That's weird. That is weird. Seeing him, like seeing Robin in all his bright colors. Yeah, he's got the black on the back, but in those bright colors still. And he's all like, you know, going Arkham Knight on these guys. You know, Arkham City and whatnot. Coming down and pulling people up and then boom, knocking people down, breaking bones and slicing people up. Took out a dude's eyes. Stabbed a dude in the nuts. It's not too often that you see somebody get stabbed in the nuts. And I know that he was threatening twice to do that to Hawk, but stabbed the dude in the nuts. I'm just saying, man, Dick was out of control. So his old F Batman. Was it that Dick was getting too angry all of a sudden and he was doing this? Look, man, I think I said it in the previous episode. I'm going to solidify it if I didn't now. Why do they have Jason Todd in this TV series, but they're calling him Dick Grayson? If somebody can answer me that, I'll be happy to continue the conversation. But for now, why didn't you just have Jason Todd doing this? The second Robin, for those of you who may not know, the second Robin, the one who was killed by the Joker with a crowbar under Jim Starlin, all right? Killed by a crowbar, voted by fans, and then, yeah, man, like came back by the Lazarus pit, went a little loco en la cabeza. He was under the Red Hood for a while, quote, quote, and now he's Red Hood and Red Hood the Outlaw, as opposed to Red Hood and the Outlaws. So, yeah, man, I think that it would have made a lot more sense if it were Jason Todd in this role. Because Dick Grayson, look, man, Dick Grayson's a guy who, for the most part, never loses his head, all right? Yeah, he can have a moment, but, like, something like this is not Dick Grayson, man. So I'm just not understanding the purpose. Like, okay, so I'm going to put myself fly on the wall in the meeting of any old, what do you call it? DC cinematic universe or you know, this stuff, kind of a meeting, all right? All right, so what do you got? Now I'm going to use my Vince McMahon voice, all right? Vince McMahon is in charge of this meeting. All right, what do you got? Well, sir, we got these characters, and they're really cool, and we got like this really mean guy named Hawk, but then this really peaceful person named Dove. Make her tougher. What? What do you mean make her tougher? Make her meaner. Make her meaner like Hawk. Well, she's the exact opposite of us. You're fired! Oh, okay. Sorry. Bye, sir. Next person. So we're thinking about making her just as, you know, almost as mean as Hawk, you know, scratching people's faces off and stuff like that. Who's going to get stabbed in the nuts? You want somebody to get stabbed in the nuts? You're fired! Okay, whoa, hey, bye. It's like a couple of people left in the room, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, so listen, I'm thinking that this guy is going to threaten to cut off his nuts, and then he gets stabbed in the nuts instead. By who? We're thinking by Hawk, because he's really mean. Or we could do by Dove. How about Robin? Oh, you want Jason Todd in this? We could do that? No, who's this Jason Todd guy? Dick Grayson, the original Robin. We're going to have Robin in there. He's going to go all Nightwing and stuff like that. You know, Nightwing doesn't really do stuff like that. But you know what I was thinking? I could have Robin stab this guy in the nuts. Okay, you're on thin ice, buddy. But go on, keep talking. I like what you're saying. Like, what the hell is going on here? I mean, you know, how dark is it gonna be? Well, we were thinking that we would have absolutely no lights in the entire cinematic universe, whether it was movies or TV, sir. I like it. And then when you get to editing, I want you to throw a dark quilt over top of it. Oh my God. Like that's what I'm imagining. Like, when are we going to come out of this? When are we going to come out of this? Y'all do realize that Robot Man and all of the, I'm thinking especially Robot Man, but all of the, oh, for crying out loud, I got DP7 stuck in my head. But no, the original, you know, who they stole the idea of DP7 from. Doom Patrol. There you go. Because, you know, Jim Shooter wanted DP in there, Doom Patrol. So displaced paranormals. There's 7 of them. Well, here there's only 4. But the point is, I think that episode 4 is when we're supposed to be introduced to Doom Patrol. These are actually funny people. I mean, especially Robot Man. He's very sad, and he's bothered by a lot of things in life, but at the same time he's also very humorous, and he's Robin Williams. He's Robin Williams. I want you to think about that, man. How are they gonna have that when they got this dark universe here? It's like DC means dark covers. Everything has to be covered with darkness. It's jeez. Raven. What do you want to do with Raven? No, Raven's fine. Raven's fine the way she is. Okay, well, what about we've got the shining light. We're going to have Starfire. She's this bright golden, make her a hooker. Okay, we're going to make her a whore. All right, there we go. Vince McMahon is crazy in these meetings, guys. I don't know where to go with this. I'm trying really hard. I'm actually mentally putting forth an effort to like this TV show. Is that what we're supposed to do? And we got this nuclear family. All right, I want you to think about this. I love these guys. They're just crazy enough to work. All right, you got, these guys. They put the needles, and they got the nice, homely, kind of, Donna Reed show kind of thing. My 3 Sons kind of family. Yeah, the Brady Bunch. So these 4 people. You look at the end credits, their names are the nuclear family. You got Nuclear Dad, Nuclear Mom, Nuclear Sis, and Nuclear Biff. Really? We're calling him Nuclear Biff? When's the last time we had we had Firestorm the Nuclear Man? But that's just like an add-on to his name, all right? When's the last time we actually had a character called Nuclear Man? Superman 4, Quest for Peace, mother fatheads. Y'all know where this is going. They couldn't think of anybody. They could have had Brother Blood up in this taking people out. No, they got to have these knuckleheads, and they're all like, oh, what are you doing? I'm gonna beat you with a vacuum cleaner while it's on. What the frick is going on here? What's going on here? So I'm a little bothered. It's an entertaining show, but man, I can't come in here as a comic book fan. I just got to come in here as a dude who wants to see a comic book-esque movie, with a flashlight so I can see the damn thing. It is what it is. It is what it is. You ever sit in a movie theater and everybody's got their phone on with the bright light because you got to see the movie? No, you never seen that, right? So what's going on here? This is fun, but it's unnecessarily dark and dismal and... Oh, I will say, when the fax machine came in and she jumped at the fax, I'm like, she jumped because the fax machine, and then the gargoyle came out, and then she came out, let me out, and I was like, oh. I'll admit, y'all got me with a little jump scare. You got me with a little jump scare, but those are cheap. Those are cheap. I get jump scares for a freaking Friday the 13th movie. I'm not interested in a jump scare, but those were good jump scares because I was not expecting it. I was not expecting it. Not in this TV series. Let me move my chair back a little bit so I can sit here and face you guys. I got a little bit scared. I may have checked underneath the seat. I checked behind the curtains. You know what I'm saying? I checked my pants. I had to check my drawers because something might have escaped. I was a little bit scared. I'll give you that. I'll give you that, DC. Good job there. But I'm going to need a little bit more than that. So the fight scenes, pretty cool choreography. Not the best, not the best. The thing with the doubles, you roll doubles 3 times in Monopoly. Yes, that is 100% a rule, but nonetheless. And the cheating thing. Really, Hank is thinking that Dove is going to cheat on him? That's annoying. Like, this woman has been with him through thick and thin, and he thinks that she's going to cheat on him. Like, she clearly loves this knucklehead. So, like, Dick Grayson's here, and his name is Dick, and Vince McMahon is in charge of the damn thing. Like, I think that, my girl might cheat. It's like, dude, you really think you're going to cheat? No, but I think Dick might say so. Dick can say whatever he wants. He's not going to get very far. Girl's obviously in love with you, man. What do you think? So it's just, it's a little bit, Dick Grayson going through his little Robin symbol. Invest in some Robberangs, all right? You don't want to get some batarangs. Invest in some Robberangs. Sit there and throw the sharp part in somebody's eye. She's going to take it and put it back up. You got eye socket juice. You got eyeball juice on your freaking R, and you're going to stick it right back up in here. You know, Alfred Pennyworth ain't doing your dry cleaning anymore. Had to ask him for a favor for a couple of bucks. You know he's not coming by, and he's going to, like, steam press your freaking outfit anymore. What the hell you doing? Sitting with the power washer, I'm going to clean off the eyeball juice because it's really bad right now. What the hell am I watching here? What the hell am I watching? Calm down, people. All right? I'm talking about the people making this movie, this TV show. This is fun. It's got me excited, and I'm being really silly right now. But I really do mean all the things that I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, dude, I'm hooked. I'm addicted at this point. This is like sugar for me. So definitely going to be here next Friday to watch issue 3. Whatever. This is a comic book movie. I'm gonna call it an issue. If I'm making a comic book movie, it's not going to be part 1, part 2, part 3. Nothing. No. Issues. They're issues. I got issues right now. I'm going to leave. Vince McMahon is saying goodbye. You're fired, you bastard. In the meantime, I'm going to go see what else is on. Maybe I'm going to go watch episode 1 of Ozark. I've never watched Ozark before. I think I'm going to do that. All right, guys. No more coffee for you. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.